How y'all doing? It's me, your boy, Negro Manosphere's #1 troll. I'm back. I got the hoodie on, so you already know what time it is. It's time to get right down to business. We're gonna try to keep these stream up as long as I can, cause I do plan on getting flagged for this video, due to the sensitive subject nature that I'm talking about. So with that said, before I get started, these videos aren't meant to bully or harass, threaten anybody. They're strictly made for entertainment, educational, and inspirational purposes. So with that said, the title of this one is Angryman. The angry when he came back big last night on the BGS hangout about the 6 hour mark, 6 hours and 30 minute mark, or maybe 20 minute mark. If you guys want to watch it anyway, Bob Cherry was exposed for being in Ghetto Gaggers. So what I had to do is I had to go do the research, and we found a lot of stuff. Now, Bob Cherry, she's already defended herself. She did even a video entitled "Defending Her Vagina," which was ridiculous because it's Ghetto Gaggers. How the hell you end up on Ghetto Gaggers? But like I said, Angryman exposed Bob Cherry for starting in the Ghetto Gaggers. Now it's time for me to bring in the kill shot. I'm seeing somebody saying this is not Bob, this is somebody who put her face in. No, 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 no. No, simply, dude, I'm telling you. All you gotta do is type in, hold on, all you gotta do is type in this name, Jezebel. Now, I find it befitting that the name of the alleged that Bob Cherry took as a porn name was Jezebel, because it should have been Jezebel. Jizz, a little play on words, but I find it real funny. I'm seeing everybody that's not her. That's her. They got the same nose, they got the same eyebrows, same body structure and everything, same hair color. That's your girl Bob Cherry. But with that said, we're gonna dig in. We're gonna have a lot of fun because Bob Cherry, she went through her whole little soliloquy defending her and her actions, and she made a bunch of mistakes, and it's a bunch of mistakes that women across all cultures, all ethnicities make. And I'm gonna break that down. So with that said, let's start the breakdown. You can look it up. I'm seeing Cash God. Yes, Cash God. Look it up. I'm also gonna turn on this. I gotta turn on Discord for this one. So if you want to get on the show, you want to hear your voice heard on the Grandmaster Troll Show, hit one in the chat room. If I get enough people to hit one, I will open up the Discord and we can really dive in. But with that said, I'm gonna try to navigate this thing without getting banned, because I'm playing. I don't want to play something I'm not supposed to play on YouTube. But we're definitely gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down and have fun with this. Where should I start, man? Where should I start? I'm gonna go straight to the website. That's where I'm gonna start at for this one, because we got some things that we gotta discuss. So the first thing we gotta discuss is this right here. Let me go ahead and move these boxes. I had them there because I was gonna show some of the video, but I'm not gonna risk it because it's just too risky. But they come out saying this. Now, I won't read it because, unfortunately, the way that these people write about people, who do these such adult videos, the things that they say, I'm not really going to say it, but I'll read it. So it starts off by saying, Jezebel, a.k.a. Bob Cherry, a.k.a. Jezebel, is beat. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. We're gonna stop the show right there because I seen this bomb cherry person, I seen this bomb cherry on mania panels, watched some of her videos, everything like that. And it was unfortunate because she was on BGS for Women as a proposed unicorn. So BGS it more. I gotta ask you a question. How did you let this woman, bomb cherry, Ghetto Gaggers, be on your panel masquerading as a unicorn? Is this how y'all get down? Is this what I gotta look forward to as a black man? See, they say they bring these top echelon, these rarity women, these so-called unicorns onto their show. Now, it's very rarely that you be able to hear from these women who've been on Ghetto Gaggers. So it's befitting that they are called unicorns, but to be put in the class of a Char Willie, a Kendra D, a Classic Ruby, who else? A Ming Nicole, all of this stuff right here. And to know that somebody you brought on your panel who was supposed to be the picture of what exemplified a woman to be, to know that they starred on Ghetto Gaggers. See, that's the problem. That's the problem right here. Because, it could have been Evil Angel. It could have been Brazzers. It could have been Bang Bus or whatever good adult film company that there is. But Ghetto Gaggers of all places. Let me check out this. Let me check it out. I see he's saying it's on X videos. Sir Trixler, he said BGS is already going to simp for. This is what they did. They were on their hangout last night and they tried to hide and protect her identity. See, this is what BGS and them brothers over there, that's what they gotta learn. What's done in the dark comes to the light. That's what they don't understand. When Angryman's criminal past, when he got doxxed and he had to explain all the crimes he was convicted of, all the crimes he was arraigned for, all the unspecified crimes, alleged assault on a female, even though I believe Angryman's story, what you do in the dark and what you don't tell your viewers, we got to bring all that into the light. It's going to be befitting that I got the GhettoGaggers.com banner behind me with Bomb Cherry, a notable YouTuber in the black sector of YouTube. I see Rob Harvey saying, get out. I'm about to get him today. But before I do that, because I'm going to play some of her video, we're going to get back to this right here. We're going to get back to this right here. We're going to get back to what these people said about Bomb Cherry. This is what they said. Jezebel is beat. I know it. You know it. She even knows. What do beat pigs do when they're low on self-esteem, far and wide, made to feel good about their decision to, look at that. I can't even read that. It's so graphic and detailed in nature, I can't even read that. Let me see that. And it reinforces the fact that they are dirt and will never be more than dirt. Jezebel learned this today the hard way. Instead of she had practice taken, And it's obvious she had practice. From what she told us, her practice started early. It's a shame, but that's life. She was dealt a shitty hand. Instead of turning it around, she decided to plummet deeper into the dark world. My guests will never hear about her again. Watch the video. Witness her shame. Look into her dead inside. Look into her dead inside eyes. This is a cautionary tale. Learn from it. So even the people at Ghetto Gaggers saw that this woman, as Eggman would say, wasn't hitting on shit. wasn't hitting on shit. Had to go to Ghetto Gaggers. What I want to know was how much they had to pay a Bomb Cherry to star in Ghetto Gaggers? Did it go for $500? Did it go for $300, $700, $800? I mean, how much money do you have to sell your soul to not only get on Ghetto Gaggers, but check this out. Check this out right here. Not only to get on Ghetto Gaggers, but to have them display your face covered in semen. How the mighty have fallen when you willfully and proudly let another man disgrace your face. Let him videotape it, let him take pictures of you, market it, and then sell it for money, knowing you will never see that cut of that money. How does it feel to be used and abused like that? That's what I want to know as a black man. Because before I had to find that picture, I had to sit through and search through 200 women. Let me say it again right now. 200 black women with sperm and semen all on their disgrace, all on their face. I had to watch through all these women used, abused, disrespected, disregarded. Could have been anything in the world, but I had to see their photos of a disgraced face with a bunch of milk on their face. How the hell does something like that happen? That's what I want to know. Assassin's Creed says they go for $15,000. I don't believe it. I think the highest price is $1,500. That's what I think the highest price. I think they go for $700 or $800. That's what I think. But that's a question I would ask Bomb Cherry. So if I got people watching this right now, send them the link to this live stream, because Bomb Cherry said if anybody has questions about the Ghetto Gaggers video, they could come watch it. Or she'll come on a show and she'll answer all the questions. So Bomb Cherry, if you're watching this video, we need you. We got some serious questions that want to be for you, because in your video that you put up, I'm gonna dive into you defending yourself, because it was a poor excuse of a defense. It was a poor excuse of a defense. But if you want to get on the panel, she's in here. We got some serious questions we want to ask you, because you didn't answer them in your video. So I'm gonna break down some of that video right now. There's about 3 parts we gonna break now, and we got some questions for you to answer, Bomb Cherry, because we want to know. We want to know, because there's one YouTuber by the name of Obsidian Ali. He goes on his channel constantly talking about black female fuckery, black female bad behavior, all this and the such. And he does it to a point where people begin to say he's obsessed, that he should talk about something else. But when we see YouTubers like Bomb Cherry, this lady behind me who could go on the panel, pretend to be an angel, what it means to be a good, exemplary woman, top of the echelon woman, then we find you on Ghetto Gaggers. We got questions that need to be answered. We got questions that need to be. I got 31 people right now. I'm cooking right now. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do is we gonna play some of this video. We gonna listen. We gonna listen. We gonna listen to a grown woman. We gonna listen to a grown woman talking about, I'm defending my vagina. What? Are you kidding me? You was on Ghetto Gaggers. You need to be defending your mouth. Oh, we gonna cook today. We gonna cook these people thoroughly, thoroughly. So there was a couple of things. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put myself on mute, and we gonna listen. We gonna listen to the nonsense. We gonna listen to this nonsense. With that said, I'm gonna put myself on mute, and we gonna listen to this woman. They trying to tell me that these people ain't the same. What? You trying to tell me that this person isn't that person? Tell me. Hold on. I had people in the chat room, so they try to do this agents. You telling me this person ain't the same as this person? Hold on. You see the smile, you see the nice white teeth. You trying to tell me? You see the eyebrows, you see the nose. What? You gonna try to tell me that these people ain't the same? Cut that nonsense out. We gonna hold you accountable today. It said my audio isn't syncing. So anyway, we gonna play some of this video because there was a lot of bullshit in this video. We gonna break it down, and as this video gets wide, hopefully come up during the week, these other YouTubers would put Bomb Cherry's feet to the fire and hold her accountable for her bad actions. With that said, I put myself on mute. I'm gonna put myself on mute, and we gonna cook today because I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking right now. So with that said, mute. Let's go.
Family. They can't even say anything except the fact that my husband must be a simp because he's my husband. You can't talk about what I don't have because
so people is calling your husband a simp. The first question I want to ask you, Bomb Cherry, because you say you got a husband. You say you married. This is a question I want to ask you. Then I want to ask your husband in a separate room. I want to ask you, did you have the decency, the common courtesy to tell the man that you love that I was a porn star and I starred in Ghetto Gaggers? That's the first question I want to ask you. And the answer is no, you didn't tell him. I wonder. The second question I want to ask you is, why didn't you tell him? And I bet you all these lies, all these deflections, all of this nonsense that these people like to, because it's not just women, men do it too, but all these deflections, excuses, all this nonsense that comes out their mouth. So my first question is, did you tell your husband you starred in Ghetto Gaggers? Now, if your husband says yes, she told me, well, by definition, he would be a simp. I mean, he took a woman who starred in Ghetto Gaggers where they let men do the most degrading things to a woman, film it, take pictures of it, market it, and sell it. Your husband would have to admit that he married a prostitute. Because face it, whether if it's porn or you selling it on the blade, that's sinful to pee. I'm gonna get into sinful to pee in this video. I've been waiting to get into sinful to pee for a while. I just been letting them live. But today, we gonna talk about sinful to pee. But before we do that, see, there ain't no difference between a woman that does porn or out there on the blade doing sexual favors for money. So that's the first question I want to ask you. Now I'm asking your husband separately. Did she tell you about this? And then I would show him, the picture, show him the video, the site, the trailer, how your alleged wife allowed herself to be pimped, prostituted, and sold sexually. And this is what you decided to have as your woman. That would make you a simp. So yeah, Mom Cherry, you try to get up there on YouTube talking about your husband ain't a simp. Well, he will only not be a simp if you didn't tell him. And I know I'm willing to bet that you didn't tell him, because you knew if he did tell you, and he would go online and do his research so he could make the best decision for his life going forward. There ain't a man alive that would take a woman and marry that starred on Ghetto Gaggers. You don't believe me? Let's ask the people in the chat right now. Hit 1 if you would marry a woman who starred on Ghetto Gaggers. Hit 1 for yes, 1 for yes, 2 for no. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Hit 1. Yes, you would marry a woman who starred on Ghetto Gaggers. Hit 2 if you wouldn't marry a woman who starred on Ghetto Gaggers. These are the games these women like to play. We're going to draw them out, put their feet to the fire. So I'm going to go ahead and check out the chat as I listen up. This is something I want to know. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Would you marry a woman on Ghetto Gaggers? That's what I want to know. I got close to 40 people watching me. I ain't streamed in about 3 weeks, and I just might go the next 3 weeks without streaming, because you know I'm taking a different perspective. I'm gonna lie in the weeds, lie in the bushes. Then when I see one of these YouTubers not on their game slipping up, I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna get them. Right now, Bomb Cherry, you getting got. Simple as that. So let me go ahead. I want to see. I really want to know. I want to know. So it looks like the stream is a little bit behind, so I'm going to continue with the show, because this Bomb Cherry said some other stuff that it wasn't smart. It wasn't smart at all. It wasn't smart at all. So let me go ahead. Let me put myself on mute. See, we got Nagone in here. What's up, Nagone? I see you. I mean, it's crazy what these people are allowed to do. But they tried to tell me that these two people wasn't the same. Only the difference, you could put context in y'all, but if you ask me, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Jezebel. Man, it's crazy.
Thing about a video until that roasting. And now you went and searched for my vagina. And you had to go to an adult site. And all you saw was me shaving. A man paid for a shaving video. What I want to ask you is, you see how the carpet matches the drapes? You see that? You notice that?
Stop the show right there. Did I just hear what I just said? She said a man paid her to do a video shaving. This is what they said. They paid for her to do a video shaving. I wish I could just play the trailer. I wish I could play the full video. I wish. Because you just told a flat out lie. You telling me they're not the same? You telling me they're not the same people? You say they only paid you a video to shave? Is that what you telling me? Hold on. Wait right there. they just paid you a video just shaving. How the hell they get a picture of you with semen all right here, and your ear, your eye, your nose, your mouth, and they just paid you a video just to shave? Oh, you see how they try to dodge accountability. See how they not try to take credit for what they're doing. You see how they try and lie and do everything, tap dancing better than the great Gregory Hines, don't want to say. See, all you had to do was bombshell. All you had to do was this right here, and I would have respected you if you did. If you would have said, you know what, when I was younger, unfortunately I made some mistakes. I want to apologize to my husband. I want to apologize to my kids. I want to apologize to my mother. I want to apologize to my father. I want to apologize to people who mentored me to make good decisions in my life as I grew up. But there was a day in time where I wasn't in my right mind, and I starred in Ghetto Gaggers. I know I shouldn't have starred in it, but I want to let this be a valuable lesson to all the women out there that if you thinking about starring in porn because you have low self-esteem, you don't like the way how you view yourself, or you need money, you cash strapped for money, there's a better way to sell your body. Unfortunately, I made that decision. It was one of the worst decisions I made in my life. And I'm going to make sure I won't do it again. But more importantly, I'm going to teach these other women not to make the same mistakes that I made, specifically starring in Ghetto Gaggers. See, if you would have did that, and you would have been a real unicorn for taking accountability of your actions, apologizing for your actions, the decisions you made. But instead of doing that, you want to sit there and lie talking about they just paid me to shave my kitty cat. What? And they got pictures and videos of you, Jezebel, talking about people who had to search in an adult site and dig in the archives. Well, you allowed yourself to be sold and marketed through them same archives that the people is looking for you on. You wanted them to find you. And now that they found you and the chickens are coming home to roost, now you want to do all this and that and say it ain't true, it ain't gonna work today. Because from what we seeing right here, there's no doubt in mind, them two people is the same person. You can't lie about it. You can't lie, but I'm gonna check out the chat room. So I really ain't been focusing on the chat room. I know they're about to get 3-4 minutes behind. Let's see. There was a couple of people who would actually marry. Somebody who starred in Ghetto Gaggers. Because some people hit 1, some people hit 2. I said 1 for no, 2 for yes. Maybe it's the other way around. Or 2 for no, 1 for yes. Who hit 1? My man Car Show, he hit 1. He was about it. Everybody else said no. So I know your husband, he wouldn't take a woman who starred in Ghetto Gaggers. But now I'm going to talk about Sinful Defeat a little bit in this show, because I see why an alleged high-class woman would star in a porn movie and allow her body to be sold in Ghetto Gaggers. I remember Sinful Defeat when they had shut down Backpage. Now I guess Backpage is an internet website or whatever you could use to pay for prostitutes and escorts and whatnot. So when they shut down Backpage, guess what Sinful P the preacher did? You see, this is the problem. Today's society. And like I said, I teach life lessons through trolling. But this is the problem I had. And I see while I was searching for this video, I had to skim through 200 other women with some of the most disgusting milk on their faces. And I see why. Because when they shut down Backpage, you know what Sinful the P did? When they shut down Backpage to get those women to stop selling their bodies through the internet, we had Sinful the P run to YouTube celebrating because now they would have to go to the blade. They would have to go outside, go to the whole store, go to the walk, so they'd be able to sell their bodies where the monsters, where the predators would be. They wouldn't be able to sell their bodies from the comfort of their own home. See, this is the problem with our community. Instead of giving these women a different way to make money where they could live a good quality life, instead of people working to do that, what these women like to do and what other people, what these men are preying on. And by praying on, I mean hunting, praying. And also to God, maybe in those situations as well, but sending them looking for good outlets for these women to make good money. They want them to sell their body. They want to profit from selling their body. They want to be Martin Luther King gaggers. And by Martin Luther King, I'm talking about Martin Luther King Boulevard. I'm out here in Oakland. It's called International Boulevard, where prostitution is running rampant. Instead of the brothers on these platforms advocating for women to make money the right way and making sure that not only do they not sell their bodies, but we got brothers out here going to Brazil bragging about buying these women in the sex industry, sex they buying. We got dudes on here celebrating the fact that they gotta go outside to sell their bodies just to get a little bit of money, so they could put some food on the plate, so they could buy whatever clothes the clothes to put on their back. We got brothers out here celebrating the fact. So there's no wonder why we got Bomb Cherry out here on Ghetto Gaggers. It's no wonder. This is what they doing. This is what the brothers are out there buying it. We got another one celebrating the fact that they have to go outside and sell it. I see why the community is messed up. And there's very few brothers who are willing to call them brothers out, hold them accountable. We gotta hold the Sinful P's of the world accountable. We gotta hold the Bob Cherries, the world accountable. All the brothers who going out, Brazil going out to this country, that country, to buy sex. We gotta call them out, tell them it ain't right. So with that said, I'm gonna play some more of the video.
Starting out in my teens and we're still married into my 40s. Yes, we watched each other grow up. In fact, we grew up together, helping one another mature. Yes, that's what I called we raised each other. So, where's yours? How about your story? Where is yours?